Hello and welcome to Witchy-Woo Tarot. This reading is for the general collective of Gemini and will not be for everyone watching. So if the message resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. And if not, please check your moon, rising, and Venus signs for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however you see fit. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much to my new and returning subscribers. You guys are truly awesome. If you haven't already heard, please be sure to check the description box below. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook for details on how to enter into my Halloween giveaway with Messy Awakening. So yes, there will be 2 giveaways again this month. The usual, my monthly giveaway where I select 3 winners, and since Halloween is my favorite, I will be drawing a 4th winner to win all of the spooky stuff that I have listed on my social media. So if you don't have social media and you are already entered from previous giveaways, then you still are. But if you do and you would like to gain more entries, be sure to go check the details and tag your friends, okay? So for Scorpio season, I thought it'd be appropriate to do a deep dive and see how your person is feeling about you. So of course, that would be whichever person that pops into your mind when you think about love and romance. This could resonate for 1 party, 2 party, 3 party, 4, depending on whatever your situation is. No judging over here. And it could also resonate for cross watchers. So just take the messages that resonate for you and do not force the message to fit, okay? So I will be starting with the Santa Muerte Tarot, as well as clarifying with the Tarot of Sexual Magic mini deck. So, Gemini, if you do not fancy seeing naked butts on baskets of fruit and whatnot, then you can go ahead and click off this video real fast before your eyes and ears are compromised, okay? Sorry, I had a little something going on in my throat chakra over there. All right, so let's see what messages we have for Gemini and their person. So what is their person thinking and feeling about them? What is their person thinking and feeling about them? For the sign of Gemini, please. Okay. Interesting. We have the 4 of Cups and the Page of Cups. So let's see how this person is viewing you, Gemini. How is this person viewing you? How do they see you in the physical? And how are they viewing this connection with you? Okay, come on now. Okay, so we have the Fool and the 9 of Swords. Okay. So let's see, Gemini, how is this person intending to move forward? What are their intentions for you, with you, for this connection? Okay. Wow. Gems. That's great. That's great energy. And finally, what is their desired outcome between you and them? What do they desire with you? Okay, we have 1. Do we have anything else from this deck on their desired outcome? Trying to put some meat on the bones of this story over here, Gemini. Anything else from this deck? All right, so we're gonna just take those 2. See what's on the bottom. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so 3 of Swords I feel like has come up in every single reading so far, and I've already made it through almost all of them. So let's take a look at this person and what's going on in their general energy, their recent past, their recent revelations. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is the end-all, be-all, like happy ending, happy family, happy life, abundance, wealth, legacy, ancestry. I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is similar to the Ten of Cups, but more so revolving around stability and legacy and abundance, okay? So this person is either trying to manifest this with you into their current reality, or they're coming to the realization that this is all that they could have, okay? Which is everything. It's like they want everything with you. So let's talk about their thoughts and feelings. Sorry, I feel like all of a sudden my throat was fine and now I'm like every 5 seconds. I apologize. Maybe today's the day that the Rona finally comes for me. Who knows? God forbid. I mean, obviously nobody wants the Rona. But you know what I'm talking about, Gemini. And it's that season where, it's starting to get cold and, people are getting colds. And every time you have a little, you're like, oh my gosh, is today the day? Anyways, sorry, I'm being so silly. So the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. So it feels like this person is thinking about the past with you, perhaps disappointments of the past, feeling sad, feeling like maybe they missed an opportunity or, they wasted their time. Whatever the case may be, the heart is on the floor and they're looking down at it and they're pondering it. But don't forget that the Four of Cups is all about a hidden opportunity. So maybe this person missed the boat and they're just feeling like they could have had a very tender and sweet love with you, because Page of Cups is just innocence. It's purity. It's like young love is how I see Page of Cups. So this person could be younger than you, or perhaps maybe this is them realizing that they've had unrealistic expectations of love when it comes to you, because as you can see, we have this slotted spoon here. And, as we know, slotted spoons don't really hold that much, right? And so perhaps maybe they had feelings for you, but they realized that there wasn't anything really holding it together. And now they're seeing this as a sadness, as a missed opportunity. But as we know with the Four of Cups, there is always that hidden cup that we don't really always see right away, right? The missed opportunity leads to something better, something greater. And so as we have the Fool coming up, I feel like the way that your person is viewing you, they're seeing you as foolish. They're seeing you as walking away and perhaps going off on your own, starting something else. But, with the Nine of Swords coming right after that, to me, the way that I think this person is viewing you as someone who wants to take that step, that new leap of faith towards a new beginning with them, but you're allowing yourself to be trapped in your mind about it. Okay. And so instead of leaping forward, instead of trusting that what's about to grow between the two of you could actually be real, you're thinking about it and looking at it as being foolish or being naive to take this step forward. That's how they're seeing you. So I think that, they must know you very well to a point where they know that you're an overthinker, perhaps. Nine of Swords is, being up late at night, having anxiety, being afraid, just allowing the thoughts in your mind to control you in like a terrifying type of a way, okay? And so they might see you as someone who allows their thoughts to debilitate them when it comes to doing something that they know would be smart for you, or would be good for you, or would be good for both of you. And so this person's intentions, we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So I love this King of Pentacles because there's almost an element of, yes, stability, but also on foot. This guy's carrying all of his treasure with him. And so this to me is saying, like, this person intends to still hold on to the hope of this new beginning, this emotional offer, these feelings that they have for you, but they're going to take those feelings and run with them, I think, and start maybe building stability elsewhere. Because the King of Pentacles is a good father, a good partner, someone who is very smart and knows how knows how to take care of things, right? They know how to make it happen tangibly. But the warning with the King of Pentacles is to not get so wrapped up in materialism that you forget about what's real, which is true unconditional love. And so perhaps this person could intend to kind of work on their stability and make something of themselves as far as like their career or their life, whatever it may be. But I think they are intending to like, I feel like whatever in this chest is actually this cup, right? They're carrying this heavy burden of emotion, I feel like. And so they're planning to live in their authenticity, which is unconditional love, right? Perhaps this situation between the two of you has caused them to awaken, in a sense, to what's really important and understand that, you know, being stable emotionally is what they need to do, regardless of whether or not this person or you decide to take this leap of faith with them. They're going to still be true to themselves and manifest abundance, okay? So that this person's desired outcome is the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So, like I said, third-party energy, heartbreak, betrayal, like someone feeling backstabbed perhaps. But with the Ace of Pentacles showing up before that, I think that it's like they intend to put this heartbreak behind them and start over new. It's like they're saying to themselves, okay, so I was betrayed, I was hurt by this person, and so Gemini, they could be seeing you as someone who hurt them, who made them feel less than, who made them feel like they weren't good enough. And so now, instead of hoping for an offer from you, they're turning this into an opportunity for themselves to create something new on their own, to create stability and offer themselves a chance to be stable, as opposed to, you know, being unrealistic and holding on to a naive young love that perhaps they thought was good, and now are realizing that, you know, perhaps you're not ready for that sort of thing, right, Gemini? Maybe you are the type of person who, you know, like I said, you overthink. It's not like you don't want to have fun. It's not like you don't want to do this, but whatever it is that's stopping you from doing that is causing this person to see love in a brand new light. And perhaps what they thought they had with you that was stable is turning out to be more of like a hit and run situation on them. And so they're intending to manifest this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like, elsewhere, okay? And, you know, again, this is not going to be everyone's reading, but based on the way that they're thinking and feeling, I just think that they feel completely heartbroken by you. And, you know, maybe this could also be them manifesting their own abundance and, like I said, holding on to that cup of love for you behind the scenes while they manifest their own legacy, they manifest their own happiness and their own life. And so their intentions and desired outcome could just simply be, you know, like I said, them putting their heartbreak and their feelings of negativity behind about you and seeing the opportunity for what it really is, a chance for them to grow, a chance for them to be stable, and to say, you know what, I'm not going to wait around on an offer from Gemini anymore. I'm just going to simply create my own opportunity. This cup coming in is actually my chance to start over and find something that's more stable for me, okay? So again, Gemini, this could be resonating for you or in the reverse. Let's get some clarity because I kind of feel like this person is wanting to walk away. So let's get clarity on their thoughts and feelings. Okay, so we had 3 cards come out. 3 of Wands, 10 of Swords, and the World. So Gemini, perhaps you showed up to this person as the King of Wands, and like I said, they felt like this was something that was going to be stable for them, something that was going to be real. And then with the Ten of Swords, there was some sort of an ending, an emotional ending. You know, you kind of perhaps left this person or broke up with this person and started to manifest a new cycle in your life. And so, you know, this could have been you walking away from them, starting your own thing, and, you know, going in a different direction from this person and leaving this love behind. And so now the way this person is feeling is, you know, you've taught them a big lesson about being too naive, being too trusting, you know, putting so much faith and emotion into a situation that perhaps, you know, wasn't really a possibility with you, Gemini. So, you know, as you can see, I strongly feel like there's an energy of someone like pining and wanting and hoping for something, but it not coming to fruition, which is kind of the energy of the Four of Cups. So let's see what else we have, because, you know, like I said, this could be multiple different storylines. Okay, some of you may be watching this and seeing the cards and thinking something completely different than what I'm saying. And I'm totally open to your interpretations, by the way. If ever you see me do a reading and you're like, why is she reading the cards that way? I just go with my intuitive response, but please feel free to add your interpretation into the comments below. So, you know, I think that also, like I said, this person is starting to understand what unconditional love really is, and that it comes from within. And so as they move into this King of Pentacles energy, it's like they're planning on being mother and father regardless. They're wanting to move forward and start their life. And so they're not going to allow any perhaps ending to happen with you to stop them from moving forward, even though it was heartbreaking, okay? So let's also get some clarity on their intentions. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords. So this is kind of like one of those power and control situations. Knight of Swords is someone who speaks their truth. They do not give a crap who they hurt. And so perhaps this could be, and it is your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This could be you maybe hurting this person's feelings or kind of cutting them down to size in a sense, by asserting your dominance, by speaking your truth. And it could have potentially made this person feel like subservient to you in a sense, or made them feel like they weren't good enough for you. You could have hurt this person and not know it just by your words. And, you know, Gemini, you know, I am a Libra, so yeah, definitely live your truth. I get it. But sometimes we have to remember that words really do hurt. They carry a lot of weight. And, you know, you could have made this person feel like all you wanted was sex perhaps, or all you wanted was control of the situation. And now that you've gotten what you wanted, you're walking away from them. And this is what it kind of looks like, okay? So now they're starting to carry on their own, because they're starting to understand, like I said, what love really is. Perhaps, you know, you and this person had some sort of like a friends with benefits type situation where you had all the control, and they're starting to see the truth now. They're starting to see that, you know, you weren't really capable of giving them that love. And not that you're incapable of loving, okay? Because I know that you are, but, you know, air signs in general are very detached when it comes to emotions. And so perhaps you just couldn't provide this person the emotional stability that they were looking for. And so either they walked away or you walked away. Whoever walked away, like I said, Ten of Swords tells me there's an ending. And so with the Eight of Wands, you know, this could have been a situation too where it was very passionate, where you felt connected with this person right away. Love at first sight, Cupid's arrow. This is, you know, back and forth text messages, communication. Obviously, she's got her titties out. She's ready for the pleasure. And I feel like it just kind of escalated very quickly in a passionate sense. But when it came to emotions, when it came to love, perhaps, like I said, this person realizes now where they were unrealistic in their expectations of you. So let's go ahead and see what clarification we have for their desired outcome. Let's clarify this Three of Swords situation. So let's pause for a second before we talk about the Devil. So I just saw the Ten of Pentacles again, and I heard all that glitters is not gold, okay? And so we also have the Six of Swords. All that glitters isn't gold. And so what I'm hearing now is perhaps, you know, like I said, going along with the storyline I just mentioned, perhaps this person created this fantasy perhaps in their mind of like a stable life with you. And so, like I said, now they're starting to see the error that they made, and that perhaps they expected too much of you too soon, or that they were unrealistic in their expectations in general. And so now with the Six of Swords coming up to clarify that, again, reiterating the fact that they're really needing to heal and move on from whatever this is, okay? And I'm not saying that the relationship isn't salvageable by any means, because this could represent emotional healing for the both of you. And there could still be a chance for the both of you to manifest this Ten of Pentacles. But I think that maybe conversations need to be had about expectations, and, you know, perhaps styles of communication. Y'all need to get on the same page is what I'm hearing, okay? So let me slide this over here. And let's talk about the Devil coming up to clarify the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So, like I said, this person intends to manifest abundance for themselves and put the past behind them, that heartache that they feel, that betrayal from you, because, you know, they feel like this energy with you is toxic. That is what they're coming to the conclusion of. They feel like being with you was a toxic situation. Perhaps, you know, there was codependency, like I said, materialism. Perhaps they felt, like I said, all you wanted from them was sex. Again, vice versa. They're starting to realize that, you know, the situation was more toxic than it was love. And I think this person is learning major lessons about themselves. Okay, so this is not an attack on you, Gemini. I think this person is learning major lessons about themselves, where they could possibly, you know, create stability in their mind where it's not actually present, or where it's not actually available. And so again, you know, like I said, it's not like this isn't salvageable with this person. I think that you guys are just on two totally different pages when it comes to your expectations and your ideals when it comes to love and relationships, okay? So, interesting reading. So let's get some energy oracles and see what challenges are present for this connection. Okay, so let's see what we have for the sign of Gemini. Okay, and we have a third. Oh, actually we have four. There's two here. So, Angel of Balance. Okay. All right, so we have financial constraints and door to personal healing and happiness. So to me, what this says, the challenge for this person is finding their stability. It's finding their own stability. They're realizing that they need to make themselves happy by doing things for themselves, by not creating stability where it's not existent. Okay, they need to find what makes them happy and be abundant on their own. You know, you could be tied to this person by finances, if that is your story, and maybe perhaps that's the issue, is like it's more about money when it comes to this connection, and, you know, perhaps one party is more emotionally invested whereas the other one kind of isn't, and so that creates a conflict, and it becomes more about the things that don't matter, things like that fall under the Devil energy category. You know, greed, lust, sex, money, like all kinds of shit that you don't need to get wrapped up in, that you need to be able to find balance with those things and understand that they're not actually real, okay? And so we have the first chakra, Archangel Michael, and the Angel of Balance. So the root chakra pertains to fears and anxiety. And so if this chakra is blocked, this could be, you know, putting you in that Nine of Swords mode, okay? Because that's the energy that you're presenting in the reading. And so again, like I said, you could really want this beginning with this person. You could really want to take a leap of faith with them and go for it. But it's like something's blocking you in your mind. You're very conflicted about this. And it could be perhaps that this person is going through these changes and you know, learning lessons about themselves and growing and stuff like that. So with the Angel of Balance coming in, I think that what the message is there is to try to find a balance when it comes to our expectations, our fears, our worries, and things like that, okay? Understand that those things are within our mind only, and that's not actually real. That's not who we are. It's just the narrative of who we are, what we're doing, but it's not who we are at the core. And so I think the challenge right now is this person is trying to get balance after they just were sent reeling from whatever ending this was, okay? So let's get some messages from this person. Let's see what they're wanting to say. Because yeah, this reading is unlike any of the other readings I've done, actually. But yeah, like I said, regardless, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of hope for a new beginning. But I don't think it's going to happen unless, like I said, the two of you can get on the same page. Oh my gosh, did you see them all almost fall out? And you know, that could be a message in itself. This person could really want to talk about things and just be kind of shutting down because they're like, forget it, I'm gonna go my own way, right? So let's see what they have to say from the eternal messages. Okay, we have 2. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? I'm looking for maybe 1 or 2 more messages. Okay. So first we have a message which you can interpret any way you want, okay? You know, you can label yourself as a twin flame. You can say maybe you think this person's your twin or your soulmate. And that's probably why you're having to go through all these things. But, you know, if you don't want to label things and you just want to take things for what they are, you know, knowing when you connect with someone that you're connected with them on a soul level, regardless of who they are, whether they're for a lesson to be learned or for you guys to end up together, it really just depends, right? And so if you're feeling really connected to this person and you don't know why, and that's why you're kind of watching this reading, understand that you could be connected with them on that level, and which is, you know, kind of the reason why things are so difficult, right? So this whole twin flame stuff sometimes scares me. So perhaps, like I said, they're just feeling really connected with you. They might consider you their twin flame, their soulmate, and they might just be going through some sort of a transformation in their own journey, okay? And so it's scary to them to think perhaps about losing you, about missing out on this opportunity for love. But I think right now, you know, part of it too is because of this, okay? So I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. So maybe this person, like I said, is walking away or walked away because you've given them some kind of mixed signals, and they feel like you could perhaps reject them if they were to continue to try to like offer you their love. I do think about the future, and when I do, I think about you in it. So obviously, if you guys were together at any point in time, you know, who doesn't picture their future with the person that they're dating or that they're talking to, right? But this person, I think it's more than that for them. I think perhaps, like I said, they were maybe a little bit naive in their willingness to love you and to put their heart out there with you. And, you know, perhaps this scared you. Okay, because again, you know, this is that energy of someone not really being able to be emotionally available. And that's you all over, Gemini. You're not emotionally available because you don't understand emotions on the level that perhaps this person does. So give me a chance. So again, with that Knight of Swords energy coming up, this person could feel like you cut them off, or that you know, cut them down in a sense, made them feel insecure about themselves, made them feel like, you know, they needed to ask for a chance. So who knows, maybe this person did or said something to you. This could be the totally reverse scenario, okay? Maybe this person did those things to you and they're asking you to give them a chance. The sexual thoughts that run through my mind. So, you know, like I said, with the King of Wands, obviously you presented yourself to this person as someone very sexual, as someone very passionate. And perhaps this was kind of one of those friends with benefits situations, or you guys just had really great sex and it's making them, you know, think about you all the time in that way. It's kind of hard to, you know, when we have sex with someone, we're like crossing lines with them. We're creating soul ties with those people in a sense, and karma with that person. And so, you know, it's people don't understand how powerful sex actually is. You're taking on that person's energy, and that energy is staying with you. And sometimes, especially for empaths, it's hard to release that energy. And so this person could just be like feeling trapped in their mind because they are like fantasizing about you. They can't stop. And so I want to dedicate a song to you. Well, what do you know? I was about to pull out the musical messages, and let's see what dedications we have from that deck for you, Gemini. You know, love is never easy, right? Love is the hardest thing, I feel like, to deal with in this life, because love is universal. There's no manual, there's no formula, there's no anything to follow, rules or checklists. Like love is love. It is love. And so everyone loves differently. And sometimes that's hard for people to understand, okay? It's like, you know, they say to love your partner the way that you want to be loved. No, you need to love your partner the way that they want to be loved. Not the way you would expect someone to love you. And so again, going back to the expectations here, I think this person's starting to see that love is universal, and perhaps where they expected a lot from you in regards to this relationship, they're starting to kind of see that maybe they're the ones that kind of mess things up with you. So perhaps, you know, they're the reason why you're in the Nine of Swords energy, okay? And so let's see what they have to say. We have a couple, and so I'm going to stop here. So first we have Frozen. Interesting. So this is Madonna. You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. So I feel like this person is advising you to open your heart to them. Like kind of telling you like you're not going to get anywhere with them if you're going to ice them out. Like you need to be more vulnerable with them. You need to give them a chance. And, you know, maybe Gemini, you're the one that needs to consider loving this person the way that they want to be loved. Okay. And it's not easy. It's not easy to do that, especially when we are conditioned our whole lives, you know, otherwise. So truly, madly, deeply, I want to stand with you on a mountain. I want to bathe with you in the sea. I want to lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. Savage Garden. So this person just really wants to be with you, okay? I feel like I said with that Four of Cups, they're really focusing on the past memories with you, and they are seeing this as a giant missed opportunity. they know that there's deep love. They know that there's a deep connection here with you. And so perhaps this person is just being really hasty in wanting to move on because they feel like you rejected them. Okay? They feel like maybe they just don't know how to communicate with you. I don't know. So if you're not the one, I don't want to run away, but I can't take it. I don't understand. If I'm not made for you, then why does my heart tell me that I am? So, you know, again, their decision to kind of walk away and move past this heartbreaking situation for them, it's very conflicting for them too, okay? They're not walking away like, and, you know, F you, you're dead to me. They're walking away because they know deep down that they feel like they are supposed to be with you. You know, they may get signs, they may get kind of messages and stuff, like it says, why does my heart tell me that I am made for you if you're not the one? So they could just be very emotional right now, very conflicted, trying to gain balance, and just work on their stability, okay? Because like I said, perhaps meeting you perhaps was what caused them to kind of have these realizations about themselves and what stability and love really mean, okay? And so whether you're aware or not, this person was deeply affected by you, and it kind of caused them to grow up is what I'm hearing. So hopefully this reading resonated for someone. This one, like I said, was very different, kind of all over the place actually. So I know there were a couple of different storylines coming through. Like I said, please let me know in the comments if one of them were for you. If you'd like a personal reading, if you would like to ask me any questions or just get any info, please contact me. My information's in the description box below. Other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of Scorpio season. I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye.